Good evening. Is this on? Because we are back.
Is this on?
Is this thing on? We are back. Our month-long hiatus is over.
Over.
So all of our holidays, all of our excursions away from our homes. Now we are stuck back like regular
In the
work.
cave, recording podcasts.
In the cave recording podcasts. So yeah, so it's been a busy August.
Mm-hmm.
All sorts of things have happened in August, but I don't think they've probably been talked about on the internet to death. And I don't think
Vacation. For
yeah.
us, yeah. I
Yeah,
do
you
want to.
know.
I do want to say one thing though. It's like,
Yes.
because this is just recent. The Burning Man festival came off
Uh-oh.
to a really horrible start. So on day one, basically most of the camps were ruined because they had a severe dust storm, and like it was muddy, and people were just like, "This is terrible." So they had to like build Burning Man and then rebuild it the next day.
Why do people
But
go to Burning Man? What is the point
it
of
is
Burning Man?
at this point it attracts like 70,000-80,000 people, right? And it's just a big week-long rave in the middle of the desert where it's all about cleansing and renewal, and the significance of them burning the man is like burning all the old and moving into a new era. So it's like a
Gotcha.
rite of passage of like stuff that you want to release emotionally, psychologically, or whatever. And it attracts like high celebrities. Like there was a video of Channing Tatum dancing with some like random people just in the middle of the desert, so he was there.
Okay.
So
All
yeah,
right.
it's like it's not about status at all. It's like everyone is
Hmm.
equal, and the whole mentality there's like you are giving to the festival. So everyone kind of contributes, I guess, to like make this thing work. But like if you
Okay.
watch some of the videos from it and you see how epic the drone shots are, it's just a
Hmm.
light circus. Like it's just a
Oh wow.
circular array of flashing lights, and
Interesting.
so yeah. But you have to come fully functional as yourself, right? So when you there's nothing provided for you there, so you have to take care of everything on your own, like tents, food, water, like all
Wow.
that kind of stuff.
That's harsh.
So yeah, they're just like, this is the space, you bring your own stuff and we party.
Sounds
So
like something you would partake in.
yeah, I'm probably too old at this point. Maybe 20 years ago or 10 years ago
Yeah. Right.
probably, but now nah.
Nah. Now that we're both 48 years old because we
Yes,
both had
yeah,
birthdays also in
we
August.
both had birthdays in August. Yes.
Um, it is nice to be the younger one of the two of us, albeit by 10 days, but I'm still
Damn
the
it,
younger one. Doesn't matter.
forever and ever.
Forever. Forever and ever. So we had the idea for not our comeback episode, but for our first one back,
Re-entry into this world
yeah,
space. Yeah.
let's do something fun. And what do we mean by something fun? Well, we
A
talk.
battle.
We're gonna do a battle. We're gonna do a battle of albums. We're gonna pit each song against each other. I'm hoping we argue a bit too, because it make for.
I will definitely argue.
I think we. Oh, I'm pretty sure we're going to argue. Um, we're just one song against each other. What we like about the one song and why is it better than the other? We can have a nice conversation. So the idea was, well, we got to pick two records that have the same amount of songs
Yes, that's the key.
and two bands that have similar DNA.
Yes.
So what two bands have similar DNA? One is
Metallica.
the other is Megadeth.
Yes.
So DNA is intertwined. They're inbred. They're all commingled together. So we thought we would do Rust in Peace by
Yep.
Megadeth and And Justice for All by Metallica.
Arguably, both bands' most, I want to say best album is not the right way of saying it, but like kind of almost the most accomplished in terms of technical musicianship.
Yes, ability
Yeah,
wise.
ability
Oh my
wise
god,
and music theory and all,
riff
and
riffs
just
extravaganzas,
riff-tastic. Yeah.
rifftastic,
So
both
it's
sides.
funny how like both bands echo each other in
Yes.
their discography throughout their career, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
the Rust in Peace is very similar to In the Justice for All, whereas their Countdown to Extinction is very similar to the Black Album, right?
Yes.
Like it's echoes of each other
And
almost.
then the script flipped where Euthanasia sort of came first, and then Load was kind of the same. Like they both,
Yeah.
for whatever reason, they both just pulled it back.
Yeah,
And
it's more
let's just not do this.
commercially
Yeah,
ready,
it's
right?
just
Yeah.
it's bananas. They both started tuning down, and it's just all these things throughout the years. And
Yeah.
then Megadeth just keeps putting out records every 2 to 3 years, 4 years.
Well, they
or
only
whatever.
have one left, apparently.
They do, and so this is what got me thinking about an idea like this, because I started thinking, okay, I saw this news, back whenever it was that, they put out. Looks like the cover is out, and the pre-orders start in 24 days. Apparently, let me see, 24 days and whatever. I don't have it up. What's my life has been void of Megadeth for a
so long.
long time. Like I stopped caring about them, and I'm not, it's no slight to them, but I stopped caring after Risk. So that was 1990, I believe 1999. So
Yeah.
that was 26 years ago. I have not really given two shits about what they've done. So I went on a odyssey of Megadeth listening over the last week and a half. And I listened to, I believe, 13 of their 16 records. It's a lot. No, maybe 12. I listened to a lot of them anyway. The ones I've never heard, the ones that people say are bad, blah blah blah. So I did. I made it through all of them. Yeah. I only started skipping songs on their latest record because it just I was just like whatever. But so yeah, so I've been on this Dave Mustaine thing for a little while because the thought was, okay, all of our favorite bands are gonna go away eventually. Like, you know, Metallica's gonna well, Metallica's gonna say, hey, because this is our last record, we're done. Every band does it, right? Slayer's done it already. The Who has been on their farewell tour for 40 years. It comes to an end.
All good things must come to an end.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, my life has been void of Dave Mustaine except for hearing his big mouth on.
He still talks negatively about Metallica. Still,
come on,
hey, man. It's been so like 50
let
years,
me ask you this.
Years. Yes,
Dave is one of the greatest guitar players in the hard rock metal genre of all time, but he will never get the credit he deserves. Well, maybe not deserves, that he should get because of his big mouth.
Demeanor.
Yeah. Like he just holding on. Like, I don't know. He's so talented. And I also thought too, I'm like, well, what if he could put his ego aside and he stayed in Metallica, and how like all those riffs that he has, like, just you listen to album after album, it's like, oh my God, all these songs, it's like just, he's like this machine.
Yeah. I mean, I've said this before on a previous podcast that we've done before. And to me, Metallica needed to make the hard decision before they even recorded the first album, because they just knew that it wouldn't work with Dave. Right. So Metallica wouldn't be where they're at if they still had Dave Mustaine in the band. Right.
No.
Yes, they made some beautiful music, but the vision, you can tell by their careers how their vision's altered. Like, I mean, yes, they are both thrash bands, and a lot of their albums echo each other. But, you know, and I'll say this again, like I said the last time we talked about this, there's a revolving door of artists that work with Dave Mustaine. And so they don't last long because they leave the band, they get kicked out for whatever reason. So he's not an easy person to work with. And the proof is just in, again, how many different band members he's had throughout the history of, you know, Megadeth, whereas Metallica has had the same drummer, rhythm guitarist, lead guitarist from the creation of Kill 'Em All the way through. They've only changed bassist. One died and the other left the band for, you know, you watch some kind of monster, you'll know why.
I'd leave too.
So technically they've only replaced one member. They've only had issues with one member throughout the history of Metallica. So they understood, James and Lars understood from an early point where they wanted the band to go, and Dave kind of was pushing it in a different way. Right. So there was a lot of substance issues early on in the creation of Metallica.
What? No.
Yes.
Come on.
And Dave's substance abuse did not jive with the rest of the band's substance abuse. Right.
No.
They just like, we can't have this guy.
Well, he was probably a nasty drunk, and we all know nasty drunks, right? Just like, oh God, so-and-so's drinking again. Look out. It's bad news.
Yeah. So, you know,
and Dave didn't have Lars as the sort of song molder, because
he had to do it all himself too.
Right. And I think that's the big key, that's why I think Metallica is bigger, is because Lars could,
but there was I mean, David Ellefson got kicked out of the band for reasons that I'm not comfortable talking on this podcast with, but valid
but he's
reasons,
also he was talking to a grown woman, and he's a grown man. They can do it.
Technically is legal.
right?
but
Whatever.
barely legal.
Well, barely. Yes,
So
there is the
she was
barely
like
legal.
18, I think, and he was like
Yeah.
60. So I mean,
Yeah. It's creepy.
there's that. But he also called out the hypocrisy of Dave Mustaine, because Dave Mustaine has been quoted so many times where he's slagging Metallica for stealing his music, and like, yeah, you contributed some riffs for sure. The only song that I know for a fact was written pretty much by him or like collaborated was the Four Horsemen. And you got to tell me the Metallica version is 100 times better than the Megadeth version of that similar song, right? But he wrote a bunch
Yes.
of songs for Metallica, but nobody ever talks about the fact that Dave Ellefson wrote a whole bunch of tracks on the newest album and they pulled his credits from that, right?
Yep.
So it's just like, well, that's the hypocrisy of calling a Metallica for stealing your material, where you're now not giving credit to the bassist who wrote that material, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they re-recorded it with new bass parts, but I doubt it.
I think they did.
I mean, but
They
it's still probably the
it's
same bass
still
parts. It's just a
sure.
different. It's just
Yeah.
not him
Yep.
like playing on it,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And so, and there's a pattern in the past of like him properly not accrediting other artists that he's worked with, like Chris Poland and Marty Friedman in the past,
Yep.
whereas they kind of like, you know, never get talked about. It's always Dave's band, Dave's band, Dave's band, Dave's band, right?
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, so he's sour still. Obviously, that's evident in all of the interviews he ever does, because Metallica comes up. Weren't they? Didn't they win a Grammy, or they were on some show where they won an award? And when they were coming up to get the award, they played Metallica as like the entrance. I remember
Oh boy.
hearing that somewhere.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Dave is a talented artist, absolutely, for sure, no question about it. He's one of the greatest thrash lead guitarists of all time. He's a good songwriter, um, but he has baggage. He has baggage that he cannot come
Oh
to
yeah.
peace with still at this age with Metallica, and maybe rightly so, because he could have been part of the great. He could have been part of the greatest
Whoa.
metal band.
My bad.
That's okay.
That was funny.
Is that
I'm
Randy
sorry.
Castillo or Lars Ulrich?
That was a new Lars.
Yeah.
That was him on the snare. If I could find hi-hats, it would be perfect.
There. Oh no! Don't get me started.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, so
Okay.
that's the outlier. So,
So they're assholes on both sides. Moral of the story.
basically,
Yes.
Yeah.
Egos the size of a stadium on both
Yeah.
sides.
yeah,
And you cannot fit all those fat heads into one room. So
No.
there you go.
too many
Okay.
cooks in the kitchen. So,
Too many cooks,
Yeah.
too many hands in the cookie jar, right?
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
And Justice for All
Mm-hmm.
was released in 1988.
88. Yes.
It was released, oh God, I had it here, September 7th, I believe, of 1988.
Oh, he's got the dates.
I think so. I think it's September 7th, something like that. First single was Harvester of Sorrow, released August 28th, 1988, which is a good first single.
Yeah, it's odd though. Like you don't think of that song as the single, as the first single.
No,
but
especially the way it was recorded, it just was weird. Anyways, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Second single released was Eye of the Beholder, which is even more weird.
Yeah.
Which that song doesn't need to be on the radio. And then third single in January of '89 was the landmark, humongous one.
So that was my first experience with Metallica.
Yes.
Outside of a little snippet I saw in Much Music where they were playing Seek and Destroy, it was a 45-second clip. Nice. That was the only known video at the time of Metallica. And Metallica, Absolutely. Up until Injustice for All album, did no radio play and no music videos. And so they created their first music video one, and that was something that completely grabbed a hold of me when I saw it for the first time.
Absolutely.
But we can get into that when we get to
the song. But the first song we're talking to talk a little Blackened for just a second.
Yeah.
And then I guess I might as well introduce the opponent for this battle. We have Holy Wars, The Punishment Due, off of Rust in Peace, which was released, I believe, in September or October of 1990. So 2 years later. Kind of, the timelines were a little off with their stuff, but this one came out in 1990, sort of the tail end of the thrash life in sort of being in the forefront.
Yeah.
So two kind of very different songs.
Yes.
Because, you know, Blackened, like Metallica had a formula at this point, right? You have a thrasher to open the record, same with Battery, same with Fight Fire with Fire, hit the
Yeah, but
lights.
it's by going further on their opener, their thrash opener has a specific intro, and it was
Yes.
like it's like that with the 3 songs, like off
Yeah.
Ride, off Master, and off this one. It's a slow intro. It's like
Yes.
we're gonna slowly in, and then it's gonna boom punch you in the head.
Yeah. Hence,
So
that's our intro for our podcast sometimes too.
yeah, we're just a slow intro, and then just go bam. Here we go.
So obviously, you and I have heard Blackened
Yes.
48 quadrillion times.
Yes.
So I listened to Rust in Peace, I think like 5 or 6 times this week. Holy Wars is no joke, man.
It's a good song.
It's damn good. Like it just starts with that din 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 din. Like
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. It's I don't want to say, like, obviously we're gonna make our choices of what songs.
You won't influence any of my choices. I
I
guarantee
will
it.
know. You're no,
Yeah.
I will not.
I could do this without even listening to the songs.
Wow,
That's
look at
how
you.
that's how familiar I am with these 2 albums, right?
Okay.
So
Can I do a 1A and 1B? Or no?
Let's-
Do I have to
no.
pick one or the other?
You
Is
have
that
to
the way
pick one or the
we're,
other.
there's no draws, so no draws
No,
here? It's
there's
just
no draws.
okay. If for an album opener, if Holy Wars is a 9, Blackened's a 10. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I all week I was like, I'm picking Holy Wars. Holy Wars is better. And then I was at the gym today, and then Blackened came on. I'm like, God, Jesus Christ. I'm like,
It is one of the greatest intros of any song ever with that backwards guitar. So
the
what
backwards electric guitar. Yeah.
yeah. So what they've done is they recorded the intro, and then they reverse played it as the opener for the album. So you get it's very haunting, I guess is the
It's-
best way of saying it, right?
And even just to have the idea, hey, why don't we? Whoever's idea this was, I
Yeah.
do not know. And this is one of the only songs with Jason Newsted's writing credits. It was one of 3.
Yeah, he wrote the main riff for it.
He did, and
Arguably one of the best Metallica riffs ever written too.
absolutely, we've seen them play it numerous times live. They have played it a total. Oh, where is it here? I had it, baby. Where'd it go?
So in my experience of like watching Metallica people on podcasts, YouTube, all those algorithms that I get my Metallica content with, a lot of Metallica purist fans, Blackened is in their top 5 Metallica song of all time, if not
Absolutely.
number 1.
Yeah.
A lot of like real thrash bangers saying Blackened is the best Metallica song they've ever written. I'm not going to go that far,
That's up there.
but it is so good.
It's my favorite song off of this album.
Yeah. And it's got elements of thrash and elements of okay. The one thing that stands out to me of this song is that it does modulate through different pacing,
Yes.
right? It has that and then it slows down and then it speeds back up again. Whereas like Holy Wars is just the same speed the
It's
whole time.
just
It's
the train's going full force the whole
yeah.
time.
So
Except there is a middle part where it kind of slows down a little bit, and then the solos. I will say, I'm gonna say this probably with every song.
okay.
The solos on Rust in Peace are better than any of Kirk's.
Except for one song.
Sure. One song, yeah. I will. And so Blackened isn't guilty of what I'm going to get into with the rest of the songs with the drumming, especially off of And Justice for All, because it's just.
I will say this about the drumming real quick. I think this is Lars's best drumming on any album is on And Justice for All.
Oh, sure it is.
And
it's just too loud.
The
it's
chorus,
just too there.
Well, that's by design though. But the chorus part in Blackened where he does like the double bass rolls, like Blackened is the and like that is so crisp and so like it just works for me so well.
See, because it's 2 different styles. Because
you
know, all these songs of Rust in Peace are kind of loosey goosey in the production and even in the playing. It's not as surgical because Justice was, like with a surgeon's knife, precise. Everything is, and which is crazy because James would just play the rhythms and he just do it again. He doubled them. He just play it. He'd have to play it. There's no cut and paste. He'd play them exactly the same way on a different track. It's like, holy crap, dude. So tacticians on both sides, right?
They are, yeah.
So round 1 goes to Metallica.
The Blackened.
Blackened is the winner of round 1. And then I guess we'll keep going with Metallica songs first
Sure.
because that's just easiest. Next up, we have "And Justice for All,"
Yes, we do.
the almost 10 minutes of pure bloat up against one of my favorite Megadeth songs of all time. 11 guitar solos, yes. Hangar 18, I believe it's 11 in like a 4-minute song. Like it doesn't get any better than that. Like it's absolute
Yeah,
insanity.
I really do like Injustice for All. But you're right in the bloat. There's
It
a
doesn't
lot
need
of
to be
like
10 minutes, man. Like just
you
come
don't
on.
need to recycle the same patterns over and over
No.
again. And like a good like 6-7 minutes of it is kind of like the same
Yes.
riff. It's just
Yeah.
different things put in,
Like the
which
best
can work
parts when it kind of
sometimes.
slows down and Lars is doing the double kick
Yeah,
as they're slowing down together. That part is awesome. But that's
it
like
is a
6 minutes into the song. It's like, oh my God.
yeah. I think they just wanted to write a long song for the sake of writing a long song,
Yeah,
right?
well, they
So
could and they did. And it's a great song. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
And then we have Hangar 18, which is all because Rust in Peace is all sci-fi. It's all like apocalyptic.
yeah.
It's amazing. I love this aliens and all
It's
the
funny though when you look at the two songs right out of the gate, like Black and Injustice for All, and then Holy Wars and Hangar 18, the difference in writing style, because
yeah.
James likes to stay in that deep pocket of the guitar, like where
Hmm.
it's all like sixth string, fifth string,
Yes,
right? And then Hangar 18,
is
the
the
intro
opposite.
is all first, second, third string.
Yeah. Oh,
It's all
it's
super high.
what? It's the Call of Cthulhu. No way.
It is exactly the Call
That's
of Cthulhu
so.
chords.
So Dave Mustaine wrote the intro to the Call of Cthulhu, which is the intro to Hangar 18.
Well, kind of. It's the
Kind
same
of
chords, but he's just
same chords,
basically
just
hammering
played a
the
whole lot
chords instead of
faster.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, man, Hangar 18. It's just my vote's Hangar 18, just because.
Same. You know why? Harmony guitars. Harmony guitars. The entire riff is two guitars playing harmonies.
Like it's everything in that song. It's just and the drums play to the song. Like that's one thing
Yeah.
Nick Menza does so well.
Oh, I said Randy Castillo earlier, didn't I?
You
I
did.
meant
It's
Nick
okay.
Menza, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Not the
Rest
Aussie
in peace
drummer.
to both of them.
Yeah.
But Nick's so good at as comparing it to what Lars does. It just follows the guitar. Like he's like playing the guitar but on drums.
Well, you can't follow the guitar in Megadeth because
You
it's
die.
just two
You
soloists
use your arms. Your
that are
arms
all over the place.
Your
right?
arms would
So,
fall off. That's
yeah,
just
so
it.
you
It
have
wouldn't
to
work.
follow your own pattern, but yeah.
But yeah, Nick, the groove, like I think Rust in Peace sets up like sort of groovy, like the 90s groovy stuff, like the Black Album,
Yeah.
Countdown, all that's because him and Elvson are just, they're also on this like, and you can hear the bass, which that joke's been it's done to death. So whatever.
We may say it a few more times, but
okay. Well, you can hear the bass. But
the when you get to Hangar 18 though, you definitely get a sense of the different writing styles as well. I mean, I just said this as well, but
yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
it's not like Metallica is very rhythm and lead
Yes.
guitars, whereas Hangar 18 is a perfect example of how Dave operates, where it's just like lead.
I was just gonna say lead and lead. And
There's
that's just,
lead, right? There's no like they both take turns playing lead stuff. They both go into rhythm and stuff, but there's not like it's not like an AC/DC band where like it's very evident there's a rhythm guitarist and a lead.
Malcolm
guitarist.
is the rhythm,
Exactly,
Angus is the
right?
lead.
It's so they meld in the way they play off of each other's solos. They go back in and like through them. It's I love the song too, man. This is arguably my favorite Megadeth song of all time.
I know. I figured that was the way you're gonna go.
That or Peace Cells, because I love the harmony in Peace Cells. But we're not talking about
that harmony is so good.
Yeah.
And having the benefit of having two leads, because you got, especially with two distinct lead players, like Dave is pure speed, Marty is pure feel.
Yeah.
But also playing with speed. So you have this sort of like give and take, and they're playing off of each other. And where Dave will come in and do something really raucous, and then the next one will be melodic. And I just, I'm not the biggest guitar solo guy, but just, man, listen to this record over and over again. I'm like, man, solos are good.
Well, the solos in Hangar 18 are very tasteful, right? Because they're not just blistering speed. Like they have elements where they do these like fast runs, but they definitely take, both Marty Friedman and Dave Mustaine take the time to like bend notes and like sit in the certain areas of the solo where you don't need to just rush through it.
And I don't think it's all in E minor pentatonic.
Like, no, it changes the keys halfway through the song.
I guess Make Solos Great Again. Could we say that?
Make Solos Great Again. We can
Make Solos Great Again.
Yeah.
All right, so round 2 went to Megadeth.
18.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, so next up we have, what do we have next? We
have Eye of the Beholder.
Eye of the Beholder, which I've already kind of crapped on. and we have Take No Prisoners, which I'm going to kind of start with Take No Prisoners because
Okay.
I don't even want Eye of the Beholder is whatever. It's just, it's not that good. It's just not. Like it's okay.
I
Like
kind of
it's
disagree with Mike, but that's fine.
okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Take No Prisoners. Kind of got a little punky feel to it. And it's got, it's got the gang vocals. It's just got lots of fun stuff going on in it. And
Yeah.
it's
This
just,
was a hard one for me, actually.
was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why was it?
'Cause
Why do you like Eye of the Beholder so much?
I love the intro to Eye of the Beholder.
Okay.
Like it definitely loses me after the intro, but the intro to Eye of the Beholder is so good because it's a volume swell intro.
Yeah.
Right. But it's all groove. It's all
it's
rhythm
groovy,
and
baby.
groove, right?
Yeah.
What a perfect two songs to completely contradict styles, right?
Oh
Because
my God.
the intro to Eye of the Beholder is a muted 6-string.
Yes.
With no, like, just the open 6-string.
That's it.
It's just right. And then you listen to the intro of Take No Prisoners, and it's just like all over the place right out of the gate. So
yes,
it's super contrasting in styles. Yeah, this is a tough one for me. I just like the groove of Eye of the Beholder. Like I really like it how it's groovy.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Groovy.
It's
I just
go ahead.
The pace of Take No Prisoners is it's not what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. Like it's just I don't know. It's another song. The thing with Megadeth is like 90% of their songs could be opening tracks on a record.
Yeah.
Because they're all like I understand like the pace of most of these songs of Rest in Peace are the same. And it's kind of like, hey, let's roll a dice. Okay, we got a 10-sided dice. We're playing some D&D. Okay, what's up first? Okay, well, Holy Wars is number 1. Done. Yeah, and just keep moving on. But I just... And then there's that sort of one part where the guitar kind of sounds like a tornado. Is that this song or is that Tornado Souls?
That's probably Tornado Souls.
It might be Tornado Souls.
I mean, there's a song called Tornado Souls, right?
There is a song called Tornado.
Yeah.
No, I think it's this one. Because it's like it just goes and it's just like it's just crazy. It's completely ridiculous. Is it? Come on. Well,
I think this is like this might be the fastest song on the album, isn't it?
Take No Prisoners.
It's pretty fast.
Oh yeah, it is a song. It's just right before it gets real fast. There's like this is wicked, just complete, just like alternate picking, just craziness. It's just awesome. But I don't know. Like Eye of the Beholder's okay.
I have to go Eye of the Beholder.
Okay. We disagree. First one we disagree on. I should be writing this down.
I'll write it down.
You do have a pencil in your hand. So
I do.
That I do not have. So yeah, we agreed on the first two, and then the third one we finally.
I don't know. For me, Eye of the Beholder, like there's too much going on in the song. Take No Prisoners. There's so much going on.
There's a lot.
It's a lot. You just kind of get lost in like the chaotic shuffle of noise. Whereas like the polar opposite, Eye of the Beholder, is a lot more. It's basically probably the most simple song on the album, I think. In terms,
I think so. That or Harvester. Harvester's not hard either.
Harvester's not that bad either. No. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. For me, I know you like this one probably better. Take No Prisoners.
Yes.
So that's where we differ. I think the fourth one we can pretty much immediately agree on, but
well,
but we don't talk about it.
Here. Okay, so here's my case for 5 Magics being better than 1, which that this sentence doesn't even work.
No.
So one, the intro to 1. I don't even know how. I don't even think I can do this because it's not going to work.
Well, that's the only narrative. It's just like, well, you can hear the bass in 5 Magics because there's like a big bass.
There's lots of bass in 5 Magics. Okay, there's that's 0.25 of a point.
Yeah.
And then the intro to 1 has been recycled for the 3rd time. If you want to go that route,
chord structure.
If you want to go that route, it's the same as Fade to Black and same as Sanitarium.
But to me, it's different though. It's a totally different mood.
Oh, right? It totally is.
Because
well, I even think tone-wise, it's not even like
but like it starts the same, but Fade to Black goes in a different key. Whereas So I think it goes in like B or something. I
It does
can't
go into
remember.
B, yeah.
But one stays in the key of E minor. So
Yeah.
like you have the same opening notes kind of, but it has a different feel
Yes.
entirely when you play the song in its whatever that word is, in its
Totality?
entirety. Thank you.
Yes. Entirety. That's better than
Entirety, yeah.
totality.
So
Totality sounds like
totality.
the
That's it. That's
totality.
just
Um, I'm running out of reasons to make Five Magics better.
so we're just gonna put one then.
I think we're just gonna put one. Take like Five Magics is a great song, but you put 90% of any band songs up against the song one, it's going to lose.
Yeah, I mean it's
Because even
Yeah.
when even now, when we saw them last year, when they played one live, it was on another level. And this
Yeah.
is 35 years later.
It's
Like
a staple song for them.
it still
Like,
resonates as much as it did in 88. Maybe we don't listen to it anymore unless
and it's
we
the first video they've done. They knew what they had with this song. They knew that this
Yeah.
song was a gold. Like this song would pave their way to stardom for sure.
Yes.
And
But
they did the video their way too.
again,
Super
this
dark.
oh yeah.
Very
But Five Magics being a 9, one's a 10.5. It's just
All right. We'll do that. Yeah.
You know, Five Magics.
11
Oh
out of
god,
10.
it's such a good song. It's got
It is
such
pretty
great
good.
groove. There's guitar solos all over. After every verse, there's a solo. Like it's just awesome.
That's the Megadeth way.
It is the Megadeth way. And what's interesting is Dave wrote basically this whole record himself, except for the last two songs.
It's quite impressive, hey?
Yeah, and Marty and Nick didn't contribute anything. Like Marty wasn't even in the band yet. Like their album was written, and he just put solos to stuff.
Yeah.
But what a team, Dave and Marty. Anyway, so okay, that both goes to 1.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So next up, we have The Shortest Straw.
Yep.
Versus, which not a very good song title, Poison Was the Cure. Like, come on.
Yeah. Did you mean the band Poison Was the Cure?
Yes, Bret Michaels is the cure to everything. That's exactly what this is.
He's quite the heartthrob when that album came out.
Oh, back in 1988, Bret Michaels. He Every Rose has its thorn.
Yeah.
Again, this is a little punkier on Megadeth side, and The Shortest Straw is like one of the strongest deep cuts Metallica has.
I was just gonna say that Shortest Straw is such a underrated song how amazing it is. And it's so good. Like
they rarely play it live.
No.
Like I think last time I saw them do it,
probably doesn't even know that the song is there's a song called The Shortest Straw by Metallica because it's never talked about usually, right? So
they played it on May 9th of 2025.
There you go.
It's been performed only 100 times in 35 years.
And considering Metallica's played many concerts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shortest Straw, one of the coolest riffs of all time. Like it's just awesome. The whole song's just awesome. Yeah, it's just you just get your head. Oh yeah,
it's so groovy.
Yeah. Okay, that's quick.
Yeah, my problem with Poison Was the Cure is like this is probably the worst that Dave Mustaine has sound vocally. Like I hate his voice on this song. I hate his lyrics, his lyrical choices on this song.
Well, I think that's when you are
a vocalist that has to
not really a vocalist and you're forced to write lyrics. The lyrics, even the later records, are, I don't want to say juvenile, but they're not like, they're like, I was trying to.
Well, that's a good point though. Like when you look at the lyrical content between the two songs, it's just like, for me, Dave Mustaine, it's an afterthought for him. It's just like, let's just throw some lyrics in it because it's not about the lyrics. It's about
kind of feels like, right?
Right. Whereas Metallica at this point was really exploring with like connecting the music to, they did it with Master of Puppets in the previous album, Ride the Lightning. Obviously, the light-hearted seek and destroy type of lyrics where like we're coming to destroy you, like that's so juvenile, right? Now they're talking about war and addiction to drugs, all that kind of stuff, right? Like it's serious stuff that's connected to the type, like the music that they're writing for that particular song. So lyrically, Metallica has a massive edge over Megadeth in terms of connecting their lyrical content to the music content of the particular song, I believe anyways.
Well, I think James is just he's a natural front man for one, and
And lyricists too.
he's
Yeah.
very smart with the words. Like
Yes. He's a
like a lot
poet,
of the
man.
songs are like in metaphor. It's not like I was trying to like make the point of like the Megadeth songs, the lyrics, they just beat you over the head with what's going on. You don't there's
Yeah.
no thought process involved of any of this stuff. Right?
Yeah,
Like
to
it's
me, it's like I guarantee you the lyrics are absolutely last. And he's like, I'll just throw some lyrics together and whatever
yeah.
comes to my mind first. I don't think Dave Mustaine spends a lot of time really mulling over the lyrical content of a particular song. He just
Well,
like,
let's get him on
this
the show
is
and ask him that question. Excuse me,
Dave, are
sir.
you available tomorrow?
Yeah. If you don't mind, we'd love to come on, and we're not going to bash any. We have nothing but respect for you. We love you.
Might pass a little bit, but
We do. We love Megadeth. That's just the way it goes. We love your guitar playing and your
he's an
musicianship
incredible
because
guitarist, that's for sure.
you've been a huge influence on both of us, really.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another win for Metallica. This isn't going the way I thought it was going to when I was thinking about this earlier.
I think you're kind of realizing how good Injustice for All actually is.
I kind of
when
am.
you actually like take the time
Yes.
to like look at the songs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So next up, we have what could have been on the Black Album, Harvester of Sorrow.
that's true.
It's very true. And when we saw that last year, oh my God, that the way they play it now, it's kind of slower, it's heavier. The drums
Yeah.
are like, because one issue with the recording of this song I have is Lars's drums, it's too much in the riff. Like he's just trying to mimic the riff. Like just play the groove. Just groove it, baby. Because even
Yeah.
by 90 with the live shit box set,
Yeah.
when they played that song in San Diego or whatever, Mexico City, it was pure groove. It was like, no, there it is. Where was this 5 years ago? Like they just weren't ready yet. And
Yeah.
but my God, what a good song. And what a song about addiction, the whole deal. Like it's deep, it's awesome, but it kind of beats you over the head with the content,
Yeah.
but it does it in such a intelligent way.
Yeah.
Or we're not talking about, I think Lucretia is about a ghost and Dave's no, I'm serious. I think it's literally about a ghost.
I didn't mean to laugh, but it's just like we're going through addiction and all of a sudden, then Lucretia says about a ghost.
Oh, sorry. This song was co-written by Ellefson as well. Sitting up at night, I tiptoe through the darkness, cold as hell, black as spades, aware of my immediate surroundings. In my place, I escape up into my hideout, hiding from everyone. My friends all say, Dave, you're mental anyway. Oh my God. Is that what the lyrics are? Oh, geez.
That's my point about the lyrical content.
Putting your own name in your lyrics. Drift into a deeper state. I stalk the cobweb stairways. Yeah, it's about a ghost. Oh, whatever. Okay. This is another easy one.
Yeah. Harvester
all day long.
Harvester is such a great song. It
is. Okay. Now,
man,
this one's going to be tough.
The next one is incredibly tough for me
because we got Frayed Ends of Sanity, which they've played like twice in 300 years. And we have Tornado of Souls. So any Megadeth fan out there knows like Tornado of Souls is like their master of puppets. I'm not even trying.
Well,
like it's so good.
Yeah, it's the template for playing solos because the solo work on Tornado of Souls is probably the best solo work they've done on any song in the history of Megadeth.
Without a doubt.
Like
and the songs couldn't be any more different because Frayed Ends has this like sludgy, heavy groove to it.
This is gonna be tough for me. There's that one part in Frayed Ends of Sanities that I absolutely love where it's like where it's in the middle of the song. I don't remember exactly the timestamp, but it's like when it goes like that is the coolest part of the song, and it's like that payoff when you get to that part, you're just like, this is badass. Like
now, can I just say Wizard of Oz? I think that's just that's it. I think that's the deciding factor. Metallica used the OEO from the Wizard of Oz in the beginning of the song.
That's a bit odd, isn't it?
And it makes zero sense for dudes in their late 20s. Hey, let's put in some Wizard of Oz shit into our song. I think that'd be cool. Like it's just weird. Like it makes no sense.
I have to say though, like when you get to like the 3-minute 40 mark of Frayed Ends of Sanity, that is some of the best harmonized guitar work that they've done. And that leads into the dance. Just that whole build up, and then they get into that. It's just masterful. I love it so much. Oh man.
I think we're at this, Tornado of Souls is 9, but Frayed Ends is 11.
I don't know, man. This one has been
Because
mulled over for.
I know this was going to be the hardest one. Besides, the next two are going to be real hard to distinguish themselves from. But like I'm
Like, I
listening
want to
to.
give it to Tornado of Souls. I really
You
do.
can't. You can't.
But there's too many good parts in the Frayed Ends of Sanity where all the instruments are connected. But like, I can't deny the solo work in Tornado of Souls.
No.
So
Like
for
it's out of this world.
okay, well, I'll put a caveat on my
Oh,
thing.
oh, really?
So I'm gonna say Frayed Ends of Sanity,
Yes.
and I'm sure you're gonna say Frayed Ends of Sanity as well.
I wasn't until we started doing this. I was like, earlier today. I was like, okay, I got
I'm just
Holy
listening to
Wars. I got
solo
like the
now
first
for
three
Tornado
songs
of
is all.
Souls.
It's like
Just like,
it's
it's so
all
good.
Megadeth, man. But then I hadn't listened to Justice in quite a while, and I put it on again. I'm like, oh man, this is so good.
So the question is, which song is better in our minds? But like, my whole thing is like, well, if we're looking at riffs, then it's Frayed Ends of Sanity. If we're looking at lead work, it has to be Tornado of Souls.
Yeah.
But we have to make a decision either way. So,
but I got Kirk solo on right now for Frayed Ends. Man,
still good.
Oh my god. It like this could be Kirk's best solo ever.
Okay.
That's so. Oh my god, forget it. It's
So,
Frayed Ends of Sanity.
hold on. Go do 344 of Tornado of Souls and listen from there, or 340 and listen to there, and then listen to Marty Friedman
of Tornado
solo.
of Souls. Okay.
It starts at about 350, but get the lead in.
Okay, that's 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
even the
Marty
rhythm
Friedman's
behind the solo is so good.
Yeah. You know, they did like that's some of Marty Freeman's best work ever. Like,
I think that's Dave.
Could be Dave, but I know Marty's solos on this too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still have to go with Frayed's though. But like, man, it's like
now you
this
know what?
Would be the only thing we could do 1A, 1B.
No, there is no draws.
Okay, it's Frayed. It has to be Frayed as Insanity.
That's
this is a song that this is a deep cut song too that nobody talks about, which is incredible. Like, it's such a good song.
I'm really torn.
You know what funny is, like, the solos are kind of similar.
Oh, wait, of course they are.
Like a little bit similar.
Yeah, a little bit.
They feel the same. Like, and it's kind of in the same spot of the song.
And then oh god, and then there's this like harmony thing.
Yeah.
Like after like the songs are kind of similar. They're just not as long.
Very similar. Yeah. It's just Tornado is like about a minute and a half or maybe 2 minutes less than Frayed.
Yeah. I got to go Frayed. Is that solo being as good as it is? Frayed Ends is still a better song.
Right out of the solo is my favorite part of the song.
Yeah.
Where everything cuts off and just dan.
Yeah, I know. And Tornado of Souls kind of did the same thing. Like it did. So if you finish the solo, it's like, oh my god, seriously, Dave, come on, man.
I think okay, I will quantify it this way for you, and I think you might agree with me.
Okay.
The reason why it's Frayed Ends over Tornado is because Tornado starts like there's no build intensity wise to it, right? So there's no journey because it's just you're in the tornado right at the beginning for the most part, right?
Yes.
Whereas Frayed Ends has this like stairway to heaven build where it gets slowly faster and faster and faster and faster and builds and builds and builds. So the payoff feels better in that song when it resolutes near the end after the solos and stuff like that.
Now let me ask you this: if they would have put keep the intro that Tornado of Souls has, but if you put some sort of acoustic piece before it,
maybe
to make like a minute or so, like to sort of, you know, to start the escalator or the elevator going up instead of just going in. It's just like it's like you say, it's instant, and it's just that's a problem a lot of these songs have up until this point in Megadeth's career. They start full force, they go full force.
But that was the design. That was the thrash design for Dave.
That's thrash metal,
we're just
right?
gonna slap you in the face with every single song, right?
Yes.
And so that's where Metallica kind of, they are known as a thrash metal band, one of the pioneers of thrash metal, but not every song was thrash metal.
No.
They definitely knew the assignment on how to layer pacing into songs to give you, because you can't, like, when you watch a horror movie and the whole thing is tension, it kind of doesn't feel tense, right? You have to like take a reprieve from your tension for that. And then when you go back into the tension, it's just magnified. It just feels better,
it can't be that from scene
unless
one.
You're doing a George Miller movie and then it's just intense right from the beginning to the end. And George
Cars
Miller
going-
did the Mad Max movies, just so I'm saying.
Yeah, Fury
Yeah.
Road and the Road Warrior. Man, the Road
Furiosa,
Warrior
yeah.
does not hold up. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. It does not hold up.
Fury Road is one of my favorite movies of all
Fury,
time.
you know what's really good is Furiosa.
It's surprise. Yeah,
I
it costs a lot to make, and a lot of
it was a
people
COVID.
don't give
You could totally tell it was a COVID movie, and the special effects, like you could tell when it goes.
It's good. Yeah.
So there's some scenes when it goes CGI, you're like, "Ew." And but
Yeah.
I like Furiosa a lot. It was really. I was shocked I was gonna even enjoy it. It was, and Chris Hemsworth was awesome. Anyways,
I need to rewatch it because I got annoyed because I was waiting for Anya Taylor-Joy to come in, and she doesn't come in for
No,
until
it's like an
halfway through the
hour.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like, when is she gonna show up?
Okay,
Moving on.
we're moving on. I think this one we don't even need to talk about these that much. So we have Dawn Patrol,
Yep.
track 8 against To Live Is to Die, which is arguably the saddest song in metal history.
Yep.
What the hell is Dawn Patrol anyway?
No idea.
It's 2 minutes of Dave talking with an English accent.
This is the easiest one of my life.
And it's just, and it literally, it's just drums and bass. There's no guitar. It's just the same loop. And I'm like, you're like, what?
There's no substance to the song. I mean,
I think
it's a minute, yeah, just under 2 minutes for
yeah,
sure.
like, do we need Mr. Mackey to come in and say drugs are bad? Okay, like, seriously. Like, I understand the lyrics are kind of like environmental and stuff, which I'm pretty sure if I
So the clean riff in "To Live Is to Die,"
Mhm.
like in the middle part, not like the intro part,
Not
but
like the
like
intro,
when
yeah.
it's like after all of this stuff happens, where it's just the guitar is
Yes.
probably the best clean riff Metallica's ever written.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that is incredible.
Yeah.
Like absolutely.
So as fans, we all know the song is haunting. They don't play it because it was full of Cliff riffs, and it's about Cliff, and it's a dedication to Cliff. And
You're right, it is the saddest song for sure.
and there's honestly a brilliant bass line behind all that in the middle of the song. You can hear it live on I believe it's Seattle 89 they do it, and I think San Diego they do it, Ryan. But you can hear it on Seattle 89. So it's some of Jason's greatest work. You just can't hear it. So yeah, so To Live Is to Die, easy winner.
Easiest decision of my life here.
Pretty much. And then last but not least, track 9, we have what's the Metallica one called again?
Dyer's Eve.
Thank you. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. Dyer's Eve versus Rust in Peace ... Polaris.
So I feel like Rust in Peace is a better song than most people realize.
Rust
but
in
the
Peace
problem
is so
is you're pitted up against Dyer's Eve.
Okay, well let me ask you this.
Best fastest song they've ever wrote.
Out of all the songs on Rust in Peace, why is this one last?
Don't know.
Wouldn't you have put this like where I would have put this in the 4 spot and moved 5 Magics to 5 and put Poison Was the Cure at 9 because Poison Was the Cure sucks.
Yeah, like, I gotta question his layering about like where he puts his songs, right? Because it doesn't make sense to me.
Because this song doesn't make any sense to end the album. I get that you want to end the album with the title track, also, which is kind of weird.
Also, his voice is terrible in the song.
Oh, I love this song.
It's a good song though. Yeah,
the vocals are.
They're
delightfully ridiculous.
His voice, but like it's, I guess the way I'll say it is like it's Dave Mustaine. So there's a certain, I think at this point he has to sing the way he sings because that's the Megadeth sound. But he's not no one's gonna go to bat for him and say he's an incredible vocalist. Like that's not even in the conversation. So, he just does the thing because he does the thing. But he's
so I just paused the song. And I've never read the lyrics to any Megadeth song because I just don't want to, because I just take what I think he says and I'm good with that.
Wow.
So the line that's highlighted right now, we are how many seconds into this song? 50 seconds into the song. Immense in my girth, erect, I stand tall.
It's great poetry there, Mike.
That is, you know what? That's beautiful. I am a nuclear murderer.
When a man lies, he murders a part of the world. We get into this prophetic.
Yeah, well, immense is my girth, erect, I stand tall. Come on.
Oh, boy.
I fucking hell. And then I'm sorry, Dave, but like I'm a nuclear murderer. I am Polaris, ready to pounce at the touch of a button. We get it. It's all about nuclear war. Fine.
I will just say Dyer's Eve is an incredible way to end an album.
It is.
Give to that date and probably in their entire career, this is the fastest song they've ever recorded.
Yes.
Metallica. So
And
they're like,
Lars's
we are,
drums
yeah.
fueled by cocaine. Because there's
You're
no
not
way
wrong.
there's no way a dude not on cocaine could play that song at normal speed.
Dude, it's fast.
Oh my god, it's fast. Especially when you're wearing like headphones and you got like the big like over the ear headphones, and man, that just I was gonna say the bass kicks in, but it's the bass from the bass drums. But just the thunder from
Yeah.
the
Oh,
drums
it's
being so loud.
thunderous. Yeah.
Oh my god, it like shakes your head. Like
They were
it's
probably like, hey, Dave's playing some fast shit. All right, hold my beer.
yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
show you
okay.
what fast
Here,
is.
give me my plate with the I'm gonna chop up my breakfast on a mirror. And Master Puppets reference.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I think this was the last song James was really yelling at his parents about. This was it. This was the final. This it was
Well, there's some more emotional songs later on that's slower, like
sure. Yeah. Mama said stuff like that.
and what song? I can't remember. Oh God, it failed.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
But-
exactly. So
I was trying to remember that song.
I was gonna say it my bitch, but hey, whatever. Who are we
That's more
kidding?
about a sister, probably. No, just kidding.
Probably.
I don't
Okay,
even know
so
if he
this is
has a
another.
sister,
I
but
think this is another easy one because just that one word, that one line alone,
it's
I'm
gotta
out.
be Dyer's Eve, man.
I'm out on Rust in Peace. It's rifftastic. Don't get me wrong. It
Yeah.
is absolutely rifftastic. If you like playing guitar fast, you like your fingers moving at the speed of light, Rust in Peace is the
Yeah.
album for you.
You're right. Also in Dyer's Eve, where James is angry in that song.
He's
Like,
pissed,
he's
man.
angry. Like you can tell. Like he is.
Mhm.
He is not holding back his
No.
tension in his voice. He's really
Yeah.
screaming into that
Well,
mic. So
his upbringing sucked. His best friend died 2 years ago,
yeah,
and like he's got as they say issues.
Dyer's
he-
Eve. So what does that mean?
I don't know.
Because it's is
It's
it the
interesting.
eve? Yeah. So
It's like
I
the
mean,
eve of death, but who's dying?
who's dying? Yeah. Yeah.
Is
It's
it
definitely
his?
Dyer's Eve for me, for sure. Do you want to
Right.
recap? I mean, we have
I think we agreed on almost all of them except for
except
one.
for
This
one. Except
this
for
has
the
been
third
horribly
song.
disappointing. I thought we were going to argue.
No. We think the same sometimes.
We
The
not-
only song that okay, so we had Blackened, Hanger, and then the only song we differed on is the third one where I went I Beholder, you went Take
That's
for
right.
Prisoners.
Yeah.
And then it was one Shorter Straw, Sorrow, Phrase Ends of Sanity. Sorry, I'm really tired, so I'm slurring
That's
my words.
okay.
To Live is to Die and Dyer's Eve.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I think like Hangar 18, let's say pick a song of Hangar 18. When a Megadeth song is great, it's great.
Really great. Yeah.
But they're deep cuts. If you listen to all of Countdown or even Euthanasia, like it really falls off a cliff halfway through the record.
Yeah, you're right. Like Metallica's
know?
deep cuts are so much better than Megadeth's deep cuts. Like
Yeah.
you're looking at an album, like you can grab any. I mean, you can probably say that for some of the latest Metallica albums where there's a couple of songs that I'm not going to listen to, like Chasing Light, for example. I don't think I put that on in 2.5 years or whatever. Like I'm just not
you
going to listen to
can't.
that.
It's not that good.
But yeah, like the deeper cuts, like Fades into
Yeah.
Sanity, Shorter Straw, like you put that on, it's playing on, you turn that off.
Well, I think there's something to be said about how often you put a record out. Like, sure, back when they were in their 20s, they're doing it every 2 to 3 years, and then after that, it got longer.
They
Families,
had no
life.
commitments.
No,
All they did was
right?
music. Now it's like
And
they
then-
have outside commitments and family and stuff.
Yeah, so the timeline for Metallica got longer, but Megadeth stayed the same, and I think that suffers. You because he could afford to take more time. Let's just
You're
say,
tapping
okay,
a dry well. You're not letting it organically
right?
fill that up.
No, you just it's like,
Yeah.
oh god, it's album cycle time. Let's throw together 12 songs. And it's like, no,
I mean, I have this conversation with like a lot of people, and I'm living proof of burnout from just
Yep.
a sports thing because I
Sure.
played so much soccer when I was 17, 18, 19, 20 that when I got to the age of 21, 22, 23, I was burnt out from playing soccer. So I
Sure.
just took a year off, and that year lasted 12 years, unfortunately. So I missed out on the prime of my athletic career because I got burnt out too early on in my career, right?
yeah, you
of
played a lot,
soccer.
man.
So you need rests to continue to stay in love with the things that you're in love with, right?
Yes,
Yeah. I guess athletes today don't have that luxury because if you're not training in the gym for your sport, you're already behind. But you still need to be able to rest from things, right? You can't just keep go, right?
No.
You can't just create because the well's going to run dry. You
So
got to recharge
especially-
the creative juices from time
like
to time.
especially in this genre too. Like there's only so many
minor
notes.
riffs.
Well, there's only so many minor riffs. You're absolutely right. There's only so many, and And all the bands, the Slayers, the Metallicas, Anthrax, Exodus, Testaments, you name it, any band that plays really fast, they've done them all.
Yeah, I will say this about Megadeth, which really impresses me, is that Dave is not scared to play in many different keys.
No.
So like he's all over the board. He's not
Well,
just he's not the James. I need that sixth string muted and I
I
need to
need
be
the
in the
low
key
E,
of
baby.
E.
Yeah.
Yeah. So James plays I would say
It's too
more
much.
than 3/4 of his riffs are all in the same key
Yeah.
for the most part, or start or
He's
have
like the
elements
Angus
of E
Young of
minor.
metal. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like Dave plays like in D and F sharp and like all F, like all sorts of keys, right?
Well, I
So
think it's musical knowledge. Like, not to say
oh
James doesn't
yeah,
have any. It's just James plays by feel. But Dave, I
yeah,
think Dave's musical brain is uh
huge.
like crazy artist kind of
Yeah.
guy. Like Michelangelo. Was that
So
Michelangelo who burnt his ear on the thing?
that
Was that him or
cut
was
his ear
that?
off. That was Van
Yeah,
Gogh.
that's it. Yeah, cut his ear off.
Yeah.
Was that him?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Yeah.
Vincent Van Gogh cut his ear off.
Yeah, I don't want to obviously I don't want to compare Mustaine to Van Gogh, but Mustaine's in that kind of like artisty artist
So
sort
that's a
of
good
headspace.
question to have, because I found that with the Tea Party as well with their music. It's like when you're such an accomplished music theory person,
Mhm.
the average stuff is not good enough for you
No.
to
Boring.
satisfy your musical need as an artist, right?
Yep.
So you have bands like Polyphia, for example, that write this uber complicated
Yeah.
riff structures that nobody even knows what the heck is going on in time
No.
signature wise. And because the average stuff just doesn't satisfy them as musicians, I think. So they need to push the boundary of what music is to them.
Yeah.
But then sometimes, like the perfect example is Dream Theater. It's not for everybody,
No.
right?
I try
I
really
try
hard.
too, but
I
it's
want
just
to
like
like
it's
them
just
a
too
lot,
complicated. It's
but
just losing me because
it
the
hurts my
pure,
brain
yeah,
sometimes.
there is something to be said about bands like Tool, which actually have such an aesthetically pleasing sound to a lot of their songs,
Yeah.
but yet when you actually dissect how they're written, it's uber complicated,
Oh,
like
absolutely.
with time signatures and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
And the cool thing with Tool is like the guitars aren't like Polyphia's guitar playing. It's
all in D
it,
minor.
well, yeah, there is that, but
There's a
it's
lot of
more rhythmic.
openness. Yeah.
It's more rhythmic, and it's more open, and it's allowed to breathe. It's got everything has space.
Yeah.
Like Danny Carey's drums usually, and the bass
It's
kind of
very
just.
tribal too, right?
Oh
Like
yeah,
so
they're working on a new record.
Yes, I
Working
was
on
just
a new,
gonna say that. They're currently
yeah,
in the studio right now. So
yes, sir.
so we'll
So
see that in about 4.5 years. But anyways.
I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
I
They may,
want to
yeah.
hope they've been doing some writing since 2021.
I am also holding out hope.
Right, because they haven't been
Holding
on
on
tour
to
this
hope,
whole
holding
time.
on to
Like,
hope.
what?
Yeah.
Come on, like this. Let's do this. Come
Well,
on,
they
one more.
played the Black Sabbath Aussie show, right?
They did.
So, but I mean that's not a tour. That's just a one stop.
Yeah,
So.
but they have basically been on tour for quite a while now.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so it looks like our favorite band has won again.
Except for one or two songs, but don't get me wrong though. Like Rust in Peace is a great album, so you should give it a listen. It's just
it's a metal masterpiece. It really is.
Yeah.
It just the sound difference is jarring.
Yeah.
And the messiness is the wrong word, but when we referenced a lot of the songs are kind of all over the place, and a lot of the good guitar playing gets lost because two guitars are doing two crazy things, and you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And that's
you got to let certain, like thrash was thrash, and I'm grateful that it was born in the 80s and 90s and we experienced that, but like I appreciate slowdowns and pauses and breaks in music because it allows you have to build to certain things. You can't just be like, okay, we're at 170 BPMs. I mean, I guess you can, but when you have an entire album that's the same pace, you kind of like lose the magic of some of those moments, right?
Yeah, you totally do. You totally do. Before we leave, one of my favorite German bands has just put a record out. It's called Wukon. They put a record out called Axioms. It's I think I bought the record. It's coming. I think it's still in the Netherlands. But they
get that in a while, but yeah. They're like, who did we get? Why are we sending this to where's British Columbia?
Yeah, where's Canada? But they are awesome. They're a younger band. It's their fourth record. And
to be clear, they're not thrash metal.
Oh, they're not. It's like 70s psychedelic. And they are amazing. They are fronted.
Yeah, they're
pretty rad. And this new record is awesome. Like it's they've leveled up their writing game big time. And I
take a look at that then.
You should. The first song, Spectres of Fear, is so good. It's like just got this like immigrant song kind of vibe, and it's just, and there's flute in it. It's flute rock. So there's
channeling
flutes.
their inner Jethro Tull.
Yeah, there's flutes, there's theremins, there's wicked guitar playing, amazing drumming, great bass playing, great vocals. Like there's the band that nobody knows. My wife and kids do not like them at all.
Song come up recently on like one of my Spotify playlists, but I can't remember.
Oh, it's probably maybe it was KTN SAX. That's a great song.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, Wukong, if anyone out there wants to find a band that not many people have heard of,
it's a good band.
They're a great band. They're based out of Germany, and they're awesome. I hope they come to North America one day, which coming anywhere near me is probably going to be.
Yes, we're going.
But I'd love to see these guys at a festival. If I ever go to like Freak Valley or something like that in Germany one day.
I mean, you'd probably play Wacken.
Oh, probably.
Every metal European band tries to play Wacken.
Plays Wacken, so. Freak Valley, all these Bloodstock, all the goods. I do not want to go. I changed my mind on going to the one in France. What's it called?
The metal festival?
God. Hellfest. I wanted to go to
Extreme. Hellfest.
Too many people. Way too many people for me, man. Yeah. I can't do it.
So you're not getting in the Wall of Death?
No. Oh, are you kidding me? Like you see drone footage of that thing. There's like 500,000 people there. Like if you're up near the front, it'd be like 4 hours just to get out. No, thank you.
Yeah, but you could see Jason Momoa in there.
I'm good. I can watch him on TV too. It's just it's fine. Anyways, that's our show. Metallica wins as usual.
Of course.
And we are happy to be back. We will be back with our weekly yammering on about whatever we feel like yammering on about. So next week. But I know in October there's going to be an album that we are going to review that is an artist that we both don't listen to.
Refresh my memory.
Taylor Swift. We're doing it.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're doing it.
October 3rd. Yes.
Yeah.
I listened to their podcast. It's very fascinating, actually. The New Heights podcast.
I can imagine it was.
It's pretty fascinating, actually. I liked it. But and I fell in love with Jason Kelce because he's freaking amazing. That's a
funny.
Great human being.
It's a giant bear. I gotta say, again, I'm rambling, but I don't listen to her music, Taylor Swift, but she's the biggest artist on the planet, and she writes amazing songs. She wrote this album while on tour, gigantic stadium tour, and managed to do a record at the same time.
Her and two other partners were 100% the only people that wrote on this album.
Crazy.
So her two writing partners, I guess, or I can't remember who they were, but there's two people that she collaborates with or writes with or whatever. Absolutely. And the last song on the album has Sabrina Carpenter on it as well. So I think it was Sabrina Carpenter, if I remember.
Yeah. So
Taylor Swift, October 3rd, we're reviewing
October 3rd, and I'm sure if my daughter will be all over it.
Chastising you for any incorrect things that you have.
Oh yeah. I'm going to see if I can maybe do an interview with her. Not Taylor, but my
Swift.
daughter.
Oh,
yeah. My God, can you imagine? I don't even know what I'd say. Be like, hi, you're
okay. I love you. All right.
You're awesome.
Okay, where are you going? Oh, that interview's over. Okay.
Okay, thanks. You guys suck, and then see you later. Anyways, that's the show. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.